Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel, which were considered the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved, okay, which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline by the seed of thy father. And first and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that's in the faith that's scattered worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick video through the spirit. As you can see, basically the topic I'm going to go into is the coming of civil war, okay, here in America. And I have the definition up here when it comes to the meaning of civil war from off the Merriam-Webster website, okay, definitions. And basically the reason why I'm going to get into it, because, I seen Elder Apostle Gabar, recent video that he just uploaded going into civil war. And, which is, he did a response video off a up and coming movie coming next year, 2024, April, that's called, Civil War. Okay. And, I'm pretty sure, it's going to show what the meaning of a civil war is. Okay. You can look up the trailer itself. Okay. And, they also been going into, brothers here at Great Millstone, been touching on, the latest movie, The World Left Behind, or Leave Behind the World. Okay, which I got to check that movie out too. Okay, that that the movie is about, tying into also civil unrest, but it was a major cyber attack that knocked out the power grid when it comes to electricity or energy. Okay, so you can check that movie out. Okay, The World We Left Behind. And and we in the time now that when it comes to the biblical Edomites, the so-called white race, mainly these elites, okay, the one that call themselves the Illuminati, okay, the central bankers, as we know, we're in the time of them want to forge the NWO, and part of that, them strucking, okay, when it comes to them trying to forge the NWO, okay, they want to bring order out of chaos, man. Okay, they always going to how, when there's a certain crisis present itself in the world, how they can capitalize off of it. Okay, by bringing in strict legislations, okay, martial law. Okay, we always go into the concentration camps. Okay, and eventually we know that we coming to the point that here in America, it is going to be a civil war or civil unrest. Okay, and that eventually it's going to be a financial crash, the economy, okay, crashing, and that this dollar that the average American citizen use is going to become obsolete. Okay, and that we know that the prophecy of Revelation chapter 13 verse 16 being the mark of the beast, okay, which is the RFID microchip, which is about to be implemented, which is going to replace the physical dollar as they're ready to bring forth a cashless society in the form of a digital currency. Okay, that people have to take that electronic tag in order for them to operate when it comes to the new system, financial, by the way of financial gain, okay, or monetary gain. Okay, and we starting to see that now. But in these movies, they show you a lot of subliminal message, okay, that, that these elites, these directors from Hollywood, those that's in the know, or those that, starting to put movies together to expose the elites' agenda, okay, such as I make mention of The World We Left Behind, that movie. And like I said, another movie that's supposed to be coming out next year, which is called Civil War. And eventually that's tied into, eventually it's going to be reality, man. Okay, and we can back that up through the scriptures, as I'm going to do in this lesson. But you see, I have the definition, once again, of Civil War off the Merriam-Webster website. And you can see Civil War, a noun, and it says a war between opposing groups of citizens of the same country. And that's what you're starting to see here in America. Okay, starting with, the economy. Okay, which, is still, still kind of reasonable. But now you're starting to see people witnessing inflation, prices going up, which is going to lead ultimately to hyperinflation as the dollar is devaluing. Okay, and it's going to, hit rock bottom. It's going to crash. Okay, which these elites want that, once again, so they can implement the MOTB. Okay, but in the process of that, okay, you're going to have the time of food shortages, the talk of that, okay, which is going to lead to famine. As I make mention, the talks are coming, cyber attacks, electric grids going out, EMP attack. Okay, you're seeing now the talks are more coming of pestilence in the form of, outbreaks, more diseases, the latest variants. And we know what happened in 2020 with the whole CV situation, and through the system here in America and worldwide, that they pushed the JAB, the people that, to take it, and a lot of people took it, and we know the outcome of that. Okay, if you're in the know and you paying attention, that people that don't took that, that JAB, we see the cause and the effect of it. Okay, so these elites are moving forward with their agenda, and a lot of these movies, okay, speak of their propaganda. Okay, and so we eventually coming to the time of, like I say, anarchy. Okay, war, race wars, because it's going to be a race war. Okay, civil war. Okay, when it comes to people, okay, here in America, being put in a moment of fear, in a moment of not being comfortable. Okay, and that's why Yahweh Shem Shai set up the prophets to go out there on the highways and byways to give that warning of what's to come. Because ultimately, this place, America, when it all said and done, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War. Okay, which is in the workings. Okay, which all of it is biblical prophecy, man. Okay, and that's why now you're seeing more talks of war. Okay, Russia and their allies gathering together to come against America. Okay, the West and the allies of America when it comes to the EU and NATO. Okay, the state of Israel. Okay, that's why you're seeing now, the friction between the state of Israel and Palestine. Okay, which that's just the beginning. Okay, wait till Iran get involved. Okay, which is one of the allies that's on Russia's side. Okay, and all that's going to lead to ultimately this place destroyed by the way of fire. Okay, when Yahweh Shai make his second coming, who the world called Christ. Okay, he's going to come back by the way of the chariots. Okay, what the world called UFOs. And at that time, he's going to bring war against these nations' armies. And at that present time as well, while those missiles are going to be launched, the Lord is going to deliver the elect. Okay, Israel. Okay, and the ones of our people, okay, that take that MOTB, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, they're going to be destroyed by those missiles, man, when Yahweh Shai return. Because according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, 2/3 of Negro, Latino, and Native American descent is going to be destroyed. Okay, those that allotted for the missiles, okay, those that allotted for the plagues that's about to hit this place, because a lot of our people going to be judged by the way of, like I say, a famine, pestilence, martial law, civil war, race wars, those that's into the military, okay, the Third World War, okay, and it's going to be to them not taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai and not believing, but want to follow after these false gods, being in these false religions, okay, which the word religion means to worship. Okay, our people into all type of wickedness and lies. Okay, and ultimately the ones of our people that trust in America. Okay, when that implementation of that MOTB, a lot of our people gonna submit due to the chaotic state at that time. Okay, but you're gonna have some as well of our people, okay, that's gonna willing to take to their will to take matters in their own hand to come against this government. Okay, once again, civil war or civil unrest, and you're gonna have these other nations as well. Okay, starting with also these average Edomites, man. Okay, that feel like they have a right when it comes to their American rights. Okay, where they got the Constitution. Yeah, the Constitution rights, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, which they starting to do away with all that, man. Especially the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Okay, because these elites know it's going to be chaos. That's why they got martial law ready, set up. So, like I say, if you get a chance, man, you can check out the trailer of the movie that's about to come out in 2024 or April, which is called Civil War. Okay, but here at Great Millstone and the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai, and we're gonna paint the perfect motion picture for you that's about to be reality. Okay, when it comes to the prophecies about to take place, man. Okay, we got the real scripts. Okay, which is the scriptures. And I'm gonna start off with Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and that's a civil war. Okay, that we starting to see. Okay, civil wars, race wars. Okay, because when it comes to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, if you don't know by now, in 2023, these other nations, starting with the biblical Edomites, they are our enemies, and the Lord about to show that. Okay, when these race wars take place. Okay, when civil war take place, civil unrest. Okay, and the true intent or the people instincts come out when it comes to them trying to survive, man. Okay, and it says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Okay, and not only like I said, it's gonna be a clash war, race wars. Okay, Esau, the Edomites, these average Americans, they're gonna be the average American Edomites. They're gonna be fighting against their own government, fighting amongst each other. Okay, fighting against Jake. Okay, Israelites. Okay, and vice versa. You're gonna have Israelites, Negro, Latino, Native Americans clashing against each other. And you already see that now. So how much more when all hell break loose, man? Okay. And so when things get unraveled, okay, it's gonna be a mayhem. Okay. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, and you're gonna have these heathen nations over here fighting against each other, fighting against you Israelites, man. Okay, trying to overthrow the government. Okay, just due to that they trying to survive for themselves and their family. Okay, and it says, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, and all those right there can lead to total society breaking down. Okay, famine, pestilence, earthquakes, okay, natural disasters, and these elites can play on all those crises, man. Okay, for them to have a reason they can set up the NWO. or make an attempt. Okay? Hey, so we coming in that time. Okay, how many times they say, they can bring another lockdown if there's a crisis when it comes to a natural disaster or food shortage, okay, or pestilence or civil unrest or a blackout. Hey, man, so, man, we here in 2024, man. You think 2023 and ever since from 2020 was awesome, okay, or was mind-blowing. Okay, wait till 2024. Let me get this. What is Luke? Hey, because who the world called Christ, Yahweh Shai, he's coming back to bring division. Okay, he's coming back to separate the nation of Israel, start with the elect. Okay, and that's now as the Lord raising up the elect through the Spirit by giving us this truth. Okay, us are the hopeful elect. And we come back serving Yahweh Shai Shai. Okay, and throughout all the hell that's going to be going on, we know persecution is going to come. Okay, but the Lord is going to be with his elect. Okay, even though also as well, you're going to have certain members of the elect being martyrs that's going to die for their faith. Okay, for witness the truth of Yahweh Shai. But those that die in Yahweh Shai, okay, of the elect, they're going to be risen up once Yahweh Shai return to gather the rest of the elect that remain at that time for salvation. Okay. Hey, but Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring division. Okay, not what Christianity teach. Okay, that the Lord is coming back to gather all nations. Not so. Okay, the Lord is coming back to deliver the elect. And for the 2/3 of our people, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be judged right along with these heathens. Okay, which are our adversaries or our enemies. Okay, and that's why now you're starting to see the Lord bringing division. That's going to lead to ultimately going into this topic, civil unrest or civil war. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose, and this is red letter, meaning Yahweh Shai spoke these words. Okay, so suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. Okay, I tell you nay, or meaning no. Okay, but rather division, and that's what we're about to see. Okay, division. So that's it on that, and that's what we're witnessing, man. And look all throughout different parts of the. Okay, besides here in America, you're starting to see people, uproars of the people, different protesting, different rallies. Okay, now you got the coming of these, the whole situation with the political campaign. Okay, people that, willing to fight for the Democrats. Okay, supporting Joe Biden, which he just losing, by the way. And you starting to see people turn on him. Okay, people crying for Donald Trump to get back in office. Okay, which he represent the Republicans, which all of them will work for the same system. Okay, when it comes to these elites, okay, that that these elites got them in their pocket, man. Okay, all of them are getting, getting strips or getting orders from these elites. Okay, the Republicans or the Democrats, man. Okay, but that ties into Americans trusting in this system that's going to lead to civil war. Okay, you hear about the Proud Boys, with Antifa, the Trump supporters. Okay, like I say, Biden. Okay, people in general just ready to, don't even give a damn about neither side. Okay, you got these people, because they see, people that starting to see things as it comes to America about to crash. You got the talks of people taking up arms and ammunition and prepping. Okay, purchasing generators just in case of blackout, so they can be on standby. Okay. Hey, but us are the hopeful elect, man. We trust in Yahweh Shai in these times, man. Okay, as we approaching the time of division. Okay, civil wars. Okay, civil unrest. So that's it on that. Okay, all because these people are prepping for what's to come. You got people talking about they ready to, they got the bunkers ready. Mainly these Edomites, man. Because the average Negro, Latino, Native American, they don't even know what's going on. They about now in the spirit of mirth, as always. All they know is the party, live their best life, chase the bag, chasing clout, fame. Okay, you see how our people act on social media. Everything is a joke to them. Okay, not knowing all hell is about to break loose. And that majority of Israel, the 2/3, is going to be judged, man. Okay? Let me get this. Okay, so when you starting to see a kingdom or a system as America starting to implode within itself when it comes to the people, when it comes to the system, okay, that's a sign that it's on its way out, man. And America never was united, okay, when it comes to you Negro, Latino, Native Americans. That's why the Lord about to bring that separation, the division, man. Because this place is not our rest. Okay, the Lord set up America, okay, through prophecy. And the reason why we came over here into captivity, it had been conquered, okay, by our oppressor when it comes to slavery, okay, due to our rebellions, due to us going against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, that's why the Lord punish us. And when it comes to the shameful history of the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay, here in the states of this land. Okay, this place is our captivity, man. But now we coming into the time of salvation. And only ones that's going to make it is the elect. The 2/3 of our people, they're going to be judged within here, man. Okay? But our people trust in this place. They can't see no farther than America. Okay, they can't see no farther than America. They can't see a world without Esau, Edom, the so-called white race ruling. Okay, so now they're to the point like they all us equal. Like I said, it goes back to Christianity. But these elites and majority of these heathens that's in league with them, they know we're not equal, man. Why you think they constantly oppress us? Okay, Psalms the 83rd chapter go into that. And when they name those nations who come against us, chiefly is Edom. And that's why now you're starting to see the Lord even bringing civil unrest or clash wars against these Edomites. Okay, and they always been at each other's throat, man. Okay, but especially now. Okay, you got Esau, Edom. They ready to take each other out. And they always push the narrative that, black on black crime. Okay, but now the Lord about to put the curses on them. Because part of the curses was that when it comes to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, start with the men, that their eyes shall be evil towards thy brother. And that's why you're seeing so much killing amongst our people, man. Okay, when it comes to gang violence. Okay, when it comes to, our people, that's supposedly in the hood. Okay, when they see another Negro, okay, or another a Mexican, okay, because you even got that amongst the Northern Kingdom. Okay, our people quick to, to take each other out. Okay, these Mexican gangs, the cartel. Okay, the Latino gangs, Hispanic gangs. Okay, even amongst the Native Americans and Seminole Indians. Okay, so all Israel, when it comes to, 2/3 of our people in that mind frame, they're quick to, blow each other away or got some type of hatred towards each other. Okay, men, women, and children, because that's a curse. But now the Lord is about to put the curses on these Edomites, and it's showing now. Okay, as their kingdom is divided. So let me get this. That's Isaiah 19, verse 2. And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Okay, and America is modern day Egypt. Okay, because it's a known fact, if you're a biblical scholar or you follow the Bible, okay, the first captivity of the Israelites was Egypt. Okay, but at that time, okay, the Pharaoh or the Egyptians, okay, the original Egyptians, okay, are Hamites, the original Africans, okay, a dark-skinned nation. Okay, and when you get the term, when you look into the word Egypt, it's a Greek word. Okay, but the original Egyptians, well, like I say, are the Hamites. the original Africans. Okay, they are one of the sons of Ham. That go by the name of their true biblical nationality is Mizraim. Okay, so those was the modern day Egyptians, or the ancient Egyptians. I say it like that. The ancient Egyptians that rule over Israel, which was our first captivity. Okay, but here in America, in modern day times, the modern day Egyptians, okay, is the Edomites, which they're ruling over us today. So they would be the modern day Pharaoh or the modern day king. Okay, and Egypt is a Greek word once again. Okay, or if I didn't make mention, the word Egypt means bondage. So this is our modern day bondage. Okay, when it comes to the Negro, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, us the Israelites. And what happened in ancient Egypt? Eventually we were delivered. Okay, but before the Lord delivered delivered the Israelites out of Egypt, in ancient Egypt, the Lord brought plagues upon that place. The Lord is going to do it this time as well, here in America. Okay, as we're about to approach, okay, the deliverance at this time. Okay, because when you look into the Bible, you ain't going to see the terminology America, although it's prophesied in the scriptures. Okay, they go under different ancient kingdoms, such as Egypt, Babylon, Nineveh. Okay, to name a few. So it says, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Okay, so when they say that I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, it going into the modern day American citizens, starting with the Edomites. Okay, civil unrest on down, man. Okay, when it comes to all nations over here. Okay, when all hell break loose. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, so that's the time that this place is heading into, man. Civil unrest. So that's it on that. Like I said, especially these Edomites, man. Okay, when you see them got friction between each other, okay, yeah, that's a clear sign that their kingdom is at the point of about to fall. Yeah, because when it comes to these elites and the less luminary ones, they don't give a damn about their own people, man. Okay, they don't care about you American citizens. Okay, let alone the Negro, Latino, Native Americans. But when it comes to these average peon Edomites and the rest of these heathens that's over here, they look at us as goyim. Okay, bottom feeders. Okay, that's why when they want to bring, when they want to cut numbers down, okay, they trying to cut all nations, okay, to a certain number, okay, so they can have more control. Okay, that's why now you see more and more people dying from GMO food, air pollution, okay, the water being tainted, okay, these JABs being pushed, okay, they allowing gun violence here in America. Because America, the only country that really allow the American citizens to bear arms. Okay? Yeah, so these elites are capitalizing. But they in their mind, they feel like it ain't happening quick enough. And that's why Revelation 12 and 12, okay, he's going to come with that great wrath. Okay, that's why now you're starting to see the stage of martial law. Okay, they ready to bring in foreign troops. Okay, to settle, okay, the people that, that's in that moment of rioting, looting, okay, the uproars of the people, man. Bringing in these foreign troops to off them, delete them, okay, so they can be a less worry of their problems. And as we can forge this NWO, and to the rest that remain, that submit, they're going to have to take this MOTB, okay. Yeah, so we coming in that time, man. Let me get this. And so you're starting to see, even amongst these Edomites, these are average American citizens, okay, they ready to, overthrow the government. Okay, a lot of exposure that come out when it comes to these elites and their agenda. Okay, a lot of the time, where you think we get the information from? Okay, these whistleblowers, these Edomites that well study. Okay, they're doing research and putting it on, certain websites. Okay, and us as the Lord, men, as prophets, if we take that information and we filter it out through the scriptures, okay, to speak of prophecy and what times that we in, and show you how wicked Esau, Edom, and these elites are, man, when it comes to their agenda. Okay, so you even got these certain Edomites, okay, that exposing them, okay, giving warning, and certain Edomites on the other hand ready to take up arms to come against their own government. Okay, because a lot of these Edomites know that the American government, they, like I said, they work for the elites. Let me get Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts, and say unto them, so this was after the time when Yahushua, did a miracle, okay, and you had Israelites back then, calling him Satan, okay, saying that the miracle that he performed, it came from the power of Satan, okay. But Yahushua, cut him, okay. And me going into the reason why I'm going to the scripture, because when it comes to Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, he has a physical counterpart here on the earth, okay, which are the nation of Edom, okay, and they ain't hard to tell now, okay, and that's all they pushing. Everything they pushing is adversary or against or contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua when it comes to the law, statute, commandments, and the God of the Bible, and us being his chosen people, the Israelites, which we represent the righteous, okay, but Esau, Edom represent the wicked, and that's why now you're starting to see they pushing more of Satanism, okay, atheists, okay, being, people becoming more atheists, okay, as they, saying that the God of the Bible doesn't exist, okay, through these elites technology. They say that, through their science and through their technology, okay, they're the gods on the earth, okay, as they got their God complex, okay, they exalt themselves, okay, and you got a lot of our people that, even amongst Israel starting to take, want to, be seduced by that, man, saying they ain't no God of the Bible. Okay, the Bible is a myth. It's a fable. It plagiarized. Okay, it's phony. Esau, Edom the white man came up with the Bible, so it can't be real. Okay, but that's going to be upon them. Okay, because this word only for the elect anyway. Okay, and now we see us that's in the faith and understanding. Hey, this word is 100% authentic, man, due to the Lord bringing prophecies, man. Okay, and capitalizing off his word. Okay, and it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and say unto them. Okay, so Yahushua, like I say, did respond, okay, to those Israelites that said that he did those miracles through the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, and like I say, Satan have a physical counterpart here on the earth, which are the biblical Edomites, man, which they are the left-hand side. Okay, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua control all things, even Satan. Okay, but he set up Satan, okay, to be on the left-hand side to control wickedness, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and that's why the Lord chose Esau, Edom to be the wicked. Okay, and they coming after the spiritual, they coming after the ways of the spiritual demon Satan. And it says, and Yahushua do their thoughts and say unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And that's what we're about to witness here in America, and all throughout different parts of the region of the earth. You got these, the Chinese citizens ready to go up against their own government over there in Europe, over there in Australia, okay, India, Africa, okay, over there in Russia and Ukraine, over there in Israel, and over there in Palestine, okay, North, Central, South America. And so those are signs, okay, key signs that this place is that the world is on the brink of chaos, man, anarchy, especially when it comes to this place, America. Because America is the people that here in America, they really think they got liberty or righteous freedom. Okay, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They can be whatever they want. Okay, they have their rights. Okay, but wait till those rights have been taken away, and the system totally collapsed, man. Okay, and it says, verse 26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay, and so Satan cast out Satan. Okay, going into these Edomites, coming against each other. You got these average Edomites ready to overthrow the government. Okay, so that's a clear sign that their kingdom is not about to stand, that it's coming to a fall. Okay, here in America. So that's it on that. Let me get this. 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 31. And so the scriptures are getting into going into division. Okay, the coming of uncivil unrest. Okay, eventually civil war. 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay, so that's what we're about to witness. Okay, civil unrest, race wars, clash wars, okay, riots, okay, like I say, anarchy, lawlessness, okay, and it's going to come to the point of survival of the fittest, okay, one realm against another, and that's what you're starting to see. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shai about to bring forth righteousness as wickedness is taking place, man. Okay, while as Esau Edom, the wicked himself, is in power and pushing forth wickedness. Okay, that's why you're seeing the world so corrupt. But Yahweh Shai is coming back to set up the kingdom of righteousness, okay, which by default is the kingdom of Israel, because we are the Lord's chosen people, okay? And our kingdom is going to be governed by the ways of the law, statute, commandments. So that's what you're starting to see. We come in the time of the transition of power. Okay, Esau Edom, the wicked, is about to be put out, right along those that follow them, and righteousness is about to be established when Yahweh shall return and gather the elect. Okay, so that's it on that. And I end off with 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 4, starting at verse 14. And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. And the word woe means destruction. Okay, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. Okay, the sword represents a killing instrument of war. And the modern day sword, okay, and they got their Call of Duty game model, modern warfare. Okay, and the average war is fought by guns, tanks, okay, ultimately the missiles, fighter jets, okay, helicopters, submarines, okay, all those are instruments of war. And the average American, they got those type of, when it comes to guns. But you even got certain Edomites and so much arms out here in the States that you got people got hold of rocket launchers. Okay, getting access to, when all hell break loose, man, they're gonna be getting access to tanks. Okay, that's how bad they're gonna be, man. These military ready to fight against their own government. Okay, the talks of that in the news, man. Okay, but the average American citizen known to have no arms. Okay, that this place known for overflowing of guns. Okay, and what do you think why it was set up like that in the times we're about to come into? So it's going to be not just average war, civil unrest breaking out. Now it's going to be shootouts, man. Okay, on all sides, man. Okay, because you got Negro, Latino, Native Americans that toting, like we say, toting heat, got guns and all that, man. Right along with the average American, but mainly these Edomites, because their blessing is the sword. Okay, and it says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Okay, because when Esdras saw this vision, they ain't had the terminology of a gun back then. Okay, but he know when he saw it, it was an instrument of war. And the closest thing, ancient war back then, when it came to fighting, was a sword. Okay, and it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, the average kings and prince is going into this government. Okay, the president, the mayors, the senators, okay, the Supreme Court. Okay, ain't none of that gonna matter when all hell break loose. Okay, that's why they're gonna bring in martial law. Martial law meaning having the military take over the government. Okay, and it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, going into the time of martial law, travel bans, curfews. Okay, the talks of these smart cities, these safe zone cities. Okay, of a limit of what you can do and what you can't do. Only if you had that MOTB that orchestrated around it, biometric surveillance. Okay, and it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's why the Lord about to bring this place down. Because America, these average Americans, they known to be prideful, man. Okay? And it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. And so that's how it's about to be. Okay? But there's no food, no water, no electricity. Okay? No policemen, no 911. Okay, it's gonna come the time of civil unrest. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect. Shalom.